let's get something straight here. The 49ers are going to be looking a lot different. With the loss of Dre Greenlaw, Tuafala, and Deebo Samuels, they are still actively shopping Brandon Ayuk, who they just gave a $100 million contract to. And the thing about the 49ers ownership and their GM is that nobody's untouchable. When it comes to getting traded or released, they're untouchable. Now with Dre Greenlaw and Hufanga, they're all pro safety. They definitely could have traded them and definitely could have gotten something out of them when they had their dumpster fire of a season this past year. But instead, they let them walk into free agency and they let them leave for absolutely nothing. Which is crazy. It's crazy. Because you would think that they would get at least something out of those guys, right? No, they did not. And then they traded Jordan Mason to the Vikings, I believe, yesterday for what? A 4th, 5th round pick? That is wild. It is absolutely wild and diabolical that the 49ers are just cleaning house the way that they are. And everybody else in their division is looking at them crazy. Like the Cardinals, the Rams, they're all just looking at them crazy like, what are you doing? And I don't even know what they're doing. Now, granted, they do owe Brock Purdy a contract, but the problem is you're going to surround Brock Purdy with literally nobody. I mean, you still have Kittle, which is great, but Kittle's getting up there in age. We all know that. And you still got Christian McCaffrey, who has bum legs right now. And an issue that they haven't had was running backs. There was something about Kyle Shanahan's whole entire offensive scheme that running backs in the 49ers system, they succeed. I think Isaac Guerrero, if I remember his name correctly, and Jordan Mason, and then Christian McCaffrey, they all succeeded. They all had over 100-yard games and multiple touchdowns in those games. But you don't have Jordan Mason anymore. Christian McCaffrey has had multiple injuries this season alone. He started this season with an injury. Brandon Ayuk, he got injured. Deebo Samuels, he didn't get injured, but he wanted to be a, number one receiver. And he wanted to solely play wide receiver. He didn't want to come out of the backfield or anything like that, which is his strength. Deebo Samuel's strength is being able to be used in multiple positions. Because if you take Deebo Samuels and you put him in the backfield, hand it off to him, throw him something out of the backfield, he can make something happen. And then when he lines up at wide receiver, they can go, oh, well, we haven't seen that yet today. And you can do that, but he didn't want to do that. And so that probably cost him, a different form of offense that they were used to running with Deebo Samuel. So it kind of hurt, probably the offensive coordinator. But I can't wait. I can't wait to see how this 49ers team looks and if they can get a deal done with Brock Purdy, because I don't know if Brock Purdy is really going to want to stay, given that they are cleaning house. And the reason why they had to clean house, I understand, is because the past, 2-3 years was their window to win a Super Bowl. Because look at all the talent they had. The past 2-3 years was their window. And they should have beaten the Chiefs when they had Jimmy Garoppolo, what was it? Yeah, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. They should have beat them, but they didn't. So we'll see how the new look 49ers are come September when the season starts. And it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.